All right, so for this video, we're going to cover how to create a feedback video for your students in 7 minutes or less. So let's get started. For this tutorial, we will be using Screencastify. And it really doesn't have to be Screencastify. Screencastify is just the one that I recommend. And the reasons are pretty simple. One, it's a Google Chrome extension, so it doesn't actually involve downloading and installing any new software. Two, it limits how long your recording can be. It limits it to 10 minutes. And honestly, your feedback videos should not even be close to 10 minutes. I would say closer to something like 5 or 6 minutes tops. And that's a pretty detailed feedback video. The other reason is it lets you record anything on your screen, and if you open it in Google Chrome, it will allow you to annotate on the screen as well. It also uploads it directly to your Google Drive, and we'll talk about that in a minute, so you don't have to worry about uploading the video anywhere else for students. So to get started, we'll go to screencastify.com. And you see here, Screencasting for All. Beautiful. We're going to click the blue Add to Chrome. And so that is a note, you have to be using Google Chrome for this to work. If you're not using Google Chrome, you can download it no matter what computer you're on. But if you really prefer not to use Google Chrome, you will have to find some other software that can record your screen, and there's lots out there. I'm happy to help you with that. In fact, I'm currently using to record this video Open Broadcast Studio, which is OBS software. It's just a little heavier. Screencastify will work for almost all of your feedback video needs. So we'll go ahead and hit Add to Chrome. It'll take us to the extension page, and we want to click Add to Chrome, Add Extension, and then it will install. You can see it downloading and installing over here. When it's installed, we'll have a little pink arrow up here that will look like this icon. So we're just waiting there we go, Screencastify. All right, so once you've gone ahead and downloaded that, it will appear on any tab you have open in Chrome. And we'll go ahead and click on Screencastify there. There's a little bit of a setup process. First, it wants to ensure it's allowed to automatically save videos to Google Drive. As I mentioned before, this is something I really like about Screencastify. The reason I like it is because it saves it to your Google Drive, and then you can just share the video with students without having to upload it anywhere else or worry about hosting it. Now, if you're concerned about space limitations or you don't want it automatically saved, you can just turn that off at any time. You can turn it off now, you can turn it off later. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on and then sign in with Google. So here I am, signing into Google. Beautiful. Obviously, it needs to be able to use your microphone as well as drawing and annotation tools. Make sure you hit allow. The first time I did this, I clicked the blue deny button because I was used to hitting add to Google Chrome. All those buttons are blue, 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 and then I hit deny. So we'll go ahead and allow it. All right, these are all previous recordings that I've done, but now that it's set up, I can close all these windows and just have this new tab open. When I click on Screencastify this time, it will give me a couple different options. It asks if I want a browser tab open, if I'm going to be using the webcam only. Also, if I want to embed a webcam, that will create a small video of me down here in the corner, and I'm not going to do that. I just want my microphone, and then I'll go ahead and say record. So once it's recording, it asks me, do I want to record my entire screen, or do I want to choose an application to record? And I'm going to go ahead and say my entire screen, but if you're just giving feedback on a Word document or a specific program, you can go ahead and limit it that way. So I'll say my entire screen because I'm going to want to flip between a couple applications here, and share. As soon as you start recording, you see Screencastify, a screen video recorder, is sharing your screen. And to stop recording, you'll just hit stop sharing. So all of this is being recorded right now. I'm going to tab over to our Word document. So if I'm recording a feedback video for a student, I probably just want to capture this screen, and then I can go in here and say, all right, so I really liked your introduction. I felt like that was really strong. You reuse the word communicate about 5 times in this paragraph, and you want to cut back on those. Your ending wasn't as strong, and I actually felt like this would make a better ending. As you can see if I reorganize that there. So it allows me to just sort of easily talk through my thoughts with a student about their paper. I can also utilize all the word tools that I want, including highlighting, changing font colors, that sort of thing. And so then rather than having to type up all my thoughts, make sure they're succinct and to the point, I can sort of walk through them with students so they can see my thinking and how I'm manipulating things and where I'm getting these and even realizing these thoughts in real time. The nice thing about recording not just in a program is that I can switch to whatever program I want. So if a student didn't turn in a paper, but maybe we're working in a very specific software, I can tab into this software and I can say, okay, so here's what I liked. I liked these things. And it allows me to easily show them differences. Like, I think that this is really strong, but I think you would benefit from this maybe being a different color that would help it stand out more against the blue. And then rather than me just saying that and then students having to go back and look at it, they can see in real time, oh, that really does help, or oh, I can see the problems that they're talking about as I'm talking about them. Once I'm done recording, no matter what page I'm on, I still have this little Screencastify screen recorder. I'll just hit stop sharing. Immediately, it takes me back to Chrome, and it's going to show me where my video is. I can rewatch the video here without sound, because that's going to mess up my video that I'm making now. And you can see over on the side, I have a couple options. I can allow others to comment. I can, it's already uploaded to my Google Drive, so I can copy the link or I can view on Drive. If I choose to view on the Drive, I can see it. Oh, it's processing. Okay. Well, I can also copy this link here, which enables link sharing. And so a shareable link has been copied. Now I would just go into my email, create a new email to a student, and then I'll send that. Or if I'm using Moodle, I can attach that in a feedback comment, and then they're able to get in there and, can I open you with, let's do this. Then a student is able to go in and they can see that video without having to go anywhere else or you having to do anything additional. So it makes it really easy and really nice. So all we did to be able to do that was just went to Screencastify.com, installed Screencastify as a Google extension, and then recorded videos, saved them to our Google Drive, and shared them with students.